Yep, let's go. Good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you guys are having a good time wherever you at in this world. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm back. Back, man. Love to be back. I was being supposed to get on stream, but my system was lagging a lot. Outrageous amount of lagging. But yeah, man, listen. I'm up and running. Nothing about me is perfect. Don't matter how much I try to just get this down 100% perfect every day is not happening. But hey, at least I'm here. That's all that matters. We're going to get back into the content that we left off yesterday. The girl that was speaking on her baby's father having some form of incest with his mother, and his mother ended up getting pregnant. Yeah, man, listen, guys, you know who I am. My name is Lannie. Thank you guys very much for joining the stream, man. Let's get this going right away, man. Yep. Now you guys see the workout, man. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. I love to work out. I don't know how you guys feel about the working out, but I love it. Love it. I do it as much as I can. Yeah, well, listen, right back, we're going to get into part 2. If you guys looked at the stream yesterday, I left you guys with some woman talking about her baby's father having some type of some form of relationship with his mother, and then his mother ended up getting pregnant. I left you guys with part 1 yesterday. Today we get right back into her story, and the story yesterday to me made no sense, because if you guys didn't really see part 1, check out the video I made yesterday on the stream, and you'll look at it, what I'm talking about. Like, she was mentioning that her husband, her baby's father, and her and his mother was at the same apartment, and the mother of her baby's mother stormed out because the mother's grandkid was not there present, and the grandmother wanted to see the grandkid, and she stormed out the property, and she got mad, and her son followed her. They end up going to a hotel together, and she said she only how she knew that because she has his location, so she tracked him on his phone location. But then she called him, he picked up, and he confirmed that he was in a hotel with his moms. Then they showed up 3 hours later. He showed up 3 hours later to pick her up, and then she found a condom in his car, and his car smelled like funny smells. I didn't really believe the story, because why would you leave a hotel room? Why would you pay for a hotel room that comes with a bed, TV, a shower, everything you need, and then leave that room that you paid for to go into your car and do whatever she's claiming that you guys have done? So I didn't really believe the first part. I didn't believe part 1, to be honest with you. I thought the entire story from part 1 was cap. So I'm willing to listen to part 2 and see what this woman's story, like how it ends up and stuff like that, because once again, I really did not believe her story in part 1, dude. So we're gonna get it going. Let's go right back to this woman's story, and let's get it. Let's do it, baby.
With his mother, and she ended up getting pregnant. So while I was putting my seatbelt on, I looked down and I seen the condom. Me being a Scorpio, in that moment, I just wanted to react. Like, seriously, no explanations, just psyching the fuck out, and that's exactly what the fuck I did. So I got the wheel, and I wrecked us the fuck out. The car is literally totaled the fuck out. So he yelling at me, why the fuck you just did that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking crazy? Da 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 da. I'm quiet. Like, I'm so quiet.
Did you hear what this woman just said she did? She said supposedly she found a condom wrap on the ground. Alright, let me just bring it back, guys, back to the story. She claimed after her baby's father dropped off his mother, then he went back to pick her up at the house where she was at, where the entire little stuff happened between her and his mother. And there was whilst they was driving, she said once she entered the car, she smelled something funny. And whilst they was driving, she decided to put on her seatbelt. And right where the seatbelt was meant to clip on, she seen a wrapper of a condom sitting right there. She said she literally took control of the wheel whilst the dude is driving and wrecked the car. That's psychotic to me. Why? And then why didn't he just stop the car though? God forbid some stuff like that ever happened to you if you're ever driving. Somebody just grab your steering wheel. Listen, stop the car. Like literally. Hit the brakes as hard as you can and completely stop the car. Don't try to fight back to get the steering wheel back. No. Stop the car in the middle of the highway, the middle of the road. It doesn't matter if police show up because that's very dangerous. Someone grabbing the wheel that's not driving the car, they're on the passenger side and just grabbing the wheel because they're mad, that's not safe at all. So your best bet is to hit the brakes and completely stop that car from hitting anybody else or just causing serious accidents for people for innocent people who have nothing to do with the argument inside of that car. Let's continue listening to the story. I had to pause it because that's some wild. That chick is wild, dude. Crazy wild.
He never seen me like this. This man ain't never seen me like this. So he thinking in his head, like, when you know your man, you can see the intimidation. Like, you can see, like, you know something. Y'all. I got out the fucking car limping like a bitch. Got a fucking stick and picked the motherfucking condom up. And I just looked at him, holding it in my motherfucking hand, staring him down. Nobody isn't really hurt. I was just limping because the way we got in the wreck, it hit my side. It hit my right side. So I was kind of hurt just a little bit, but it wasn't like major. But the car, it was totaled. Y'all know how they quick to total out a fucking car. So while I got the condom in my motherfucking hand staring at him, let me tell y'all what the fuck he said. This bitch gonna sit here and tell me, let's talk about it when we get home. When I tell you I just psyched the fuck out on him, like I really did, knocking his shit clean the fuck out. So a couple of minutes passed by and we still like brawling. He's not touching me, I'm the one laying hands. Somebody walk up to us and ask, is everything okay? Before I spoke and said anything, my ex said, yes, everything is fine. I stopped fighting him. And I walked the fuck off, literally. I walked to a gas station, y'all. So he's running after me, keep trying to talk to me, keep trying to get in my ear. I slapped the fuck out of him while I was walking. Get the fuck out my face. Don't say shit to me. So I'm at the gas station, and I...
Every word out her mouth is curse, potty mouth. She has a potty mouth. But her whole story is just not believable. You wrecked a car that's total. Nobody got hurt. Okay, that's possible. But then you got out the car. First thing you picked up is a wrapper of a condom. Then you started physically assaulting your baby's father. Right, the car is total. And then you walked away while he's chasing you. The car is total. At what point, what happened to the car? Her whole story is just, to me, is just cap. Like, this woman to me is just, she's just making up stories. Like, she's just imagining these things happening. Because I don't think, I doubt it. I highly doubt this story because from part 1 to now, like, like, the whole message, the whole story just, to me, just doesn't add up. You wrecked the car, you grabbed the steering wheel, you wrecked the car. Now you guys are out the car because it's wrecked. The car is not smoking. Nothing is going on with the car. All of a sudden, you just want to fight the guy. Because if you total a car while you're driving, it's a possibility you're trying to get out the way because the antifreeze and all of that stuff could make the car catch on fire. I'm pretty sure the car is going to be smoking after you hit whatever. For a car to be total, she said it was total. For a car to be total out, he had to be hit very hard. Whatever they hit, he had to be hit, whatever they hit very hard to total the car. So that's why I'm saying, like, her story to me just is like, to me, is like a lot of cap, dude. It's just...
I said, call me as soon as possible. When I tell something like that to my mom, she gonna call me then and there. So weird. I don't know. She did not fucking call. It took her goddamn 30, 45 minutes to call. So in that time span, I'm sitting at the fucking gas station on the fucking sidewalk, crying. I'm only crying because I'm thinking like, I thought, life was going great. We wasn't having no problems, no issues. Like, we was doing everything that we needed to do. I thought we was on the right track for marriage. So while I'm at the gas station, he's by his car. The police pulled up, of course. They asked what happened. He told the police that he was avoiding hitting a fucking deer, y'all. And he ran out the road and he hit some shit. So this whole time, the police ran the shit up. They ran the report. Took him to the hospital. Took me to the hospital. Got cleared. I have not said not one thing to this bitch ass nigga. Like, one fucking thing this whole entire time. So we get to the house. We got an Uber. And what I fucking did was start packing. I ain't say shit. I start packing my shit. While I was packing, he was trying to explain. Let me explain. It wasn't nothing. I promise you. It was my mother. He ended up slipping out and said it was my mother.
This girl to me just seems like a controlling type of person. Like, she has one of those attitudes. Like, I don't know if you guys can realize that as well, but if you guys can recognize it, like, the way she's speaking to me is like she's a very controlling type of person. She want to control every aspect of the relationship. She want to control what this guy is doing. Like, are you crazy? Like, this chick is out of her mind, dude. Like, run. This guy should have ran away from that girl that same night, dude. Run away from people like that, dude. That chick just sounds like she's a wild, controlling person.
I thought you said you dropped your mother off. What you mean? So he was like, I lied. I said, what? He said, yeah, I ain't no lying. I said, why in the fuck would you lie about some shit like that? What the fuck happened? Like, are you fucking your mother? I asked him that. But I was being sarcastic because in the back of my head, I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way you fucking your mom. He said, no. I said, so where the fuck did this condom come from? What is going on? If you don't give me no answer, I'm about to leave. I don't know how the fuck he came up with this motherfucking answer, but he got an answer quick. And it was a fucking lie. Let me tell you what the fuck this bitch ass nigga said. Oh, so basically my mom and my dad been having problems or whatever, and she tried to use an excuse to basically leave and cheat. I'm like, bitch, stop lying. He was like, I swear to God I'm not lying. I can call her right now. Call her. Call her, bitch. That's what I told him. Call her. So he called, had the phone on speaker. So the mom picked up the phone, and she was like, hello? At this point, he's crying on the phone. So, of course, she's very hostile. What's going on? Is everything okay? He's crying. She's trying to leave me. Her not even knowing we just got in the whole fucking wreck, and the car is gone. She's like, what's going on? Why is she trying to leave? So he ended up telling her she found the condom. And he was like, Mom, tell her this is your condom. She hung up the motherfucking phone. Y'all tell me why. 10 minutes later, knock. And guess who the fuck it was? Her motherfucking husband. Tune in to part 3 because this shit is so weird and so crazy. Like, I would have...
Cap. I'm calling cap on this story, though. I am. You could tell me I'm crazy, but I'm calling cap on this entire story. Like, something about this woman, she's just, to me, like, she's a controlling person, and the guy probably left and she's just making up a story. She's just, to me, this is like fabricated. I really don't think, honestly, this story really took place. I think she's just fabricating the whole story because the dude probably left and she's just mad that the dude left because she's like, this chick just seems like she's a crazy person. I swear, like, girls like that to me is like, dude, stay away, run away. Not even stay away, run away.
Let's clear some things up because y'all pissing me off.
You gotta run away, dude, not stay the hell away.
His grandmother's house. And everything else that he was saying was a fucking
outrageous.
lie. It was a fucking lie. The only thing that was semi-lie, but telling a little bit of the truth, is when they was at that hotel. And again, I only knew because I FaceTimed him. I did not tell y'all that they was in the car. I only FaceTimed him to see like what the fuck was going on because I seen that his location was at the motherfucking hotel. They were sitting in the fucking parking lot. They was not inside the hotel. See, one thing I done learned about motherfucking black folks, y'all don't know how to shut the...
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of difficulties because this woman talking, she talks a lot. So let me get it right back.
And before I even fucking start, let's clear some things up because y'all pissing me off. So when he told me about him dropping his mother out to his grandmother's house, and everything else that he was saying was a fucking lie. It was a fucking lie. The only thing that was semi-lie But telling a little bit of the truth is when they was at that hotel. And again, I only knew because I FaceTimed him. I did not tell y'all that they was in the car. I only FaceTimed him to see like what the fuck was going on because I seen that his location was at the motherfucking hotel. They were sitting in the fucking parking lot. They was not in.
She's capping because in part 1 she said that she tracked him because she has his location on his phone, and that's part 1. You have to go back and look at the stream I made yesterday. In part 1, she said clearly that I tracked his phone and his phone came out that he was in a hotel. He like we call video call, and he showed me the room. So why would he show you the room and all of a sudden in part 3 you're talking about no, when you video call they was in the car. In part 1 you say that he clearly told you that he was in the room with his moms. So she's straight capping the whole. That's why I'm like, all of a sudden she's telling people they're pissing off. Like, who this chick thinks she is? Like, she just has a party mouth. That's all you are, like a party mouth like mother. Hotel, cursing, and her kids are right there too.
I learned about motherfucking black folks. Y'all don't know how to shut the fuck up and just listen to the motherfucking story. I only did part 1 and part 2. How the fuck y'all coming up with these fucking conclusions? Y'all ain't even heard the real shit yet. Y'all have not heard every fucking thing yet. This is only the beginning, literally. Shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, eat your motherfucking food, or get the fuck off and keep scrolling. It's not that deep. And again, if you don't like the way I...
Who wants to be with that? Who wants to be with a... To me, this chick is nothing. Like, who in their right mind want to have a kid with a chick like that, dude? Are you kidding me? This guy should have been left. This dude should have been got away, dude. I feel sorry for this guy to be around to deal with some chick like that. Are you crazy, bro? There is not enough money in the world that could pay me to be around a person like that, dude. This chick to me is like a joke.
This shit, the way that I curse or the way that I talk, scroll the fuck up, scroll the fuck down. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just get the fuck off my shit. Imagine if you went through the same shit that I went through. Would you be cool? Would you be calm? I don't give a fuck how old this shit is. Would you be cool? Would you be calm? I didn't think so. So shut the fuck up and listen. So again, his dad knocks on the door. Oh, he really didn't even get a chance to just tell me what the fuck is going on. So he ran into the door thinking that it's his mother. So he looked in a peephole just to make sure. That right there, I'm like, something is wrong. The only reason why I say that is because nobody comes to our house. It's only the mama. So I'm like, why in the fuck is he looking through this peephole like he just done told somebody where we stay at? And why in the fuck is his dad here? Me not knowing, he just said something to me that will really change their whole entire life. Seriously. Which is calling his mama and saying that the condom is his mother's. This entire time, I was not expecting none of this shit to happen that's about to happen. Why? Because he's still telling lies, y'all. He's still telling lies. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not at the time. So once he seen that that was his dad, y'all, he knew something was up, but I didn't know. So the father of my child ran in the motherfucking closet. And you know what that means. He's trying to find his, So I'm asking him at this point, like, why the fuck is you doing it? Like, what is going on? Who is at the door? As soon as I say that, open the fucking door, open the fucking door, open the fucking door.
If you know that woman, you should know that get away from her immediately. Don't be that, stay away from that girl. Whoever, if you know that woman, stay away from her. If you know someone like that, stay away from them. This woman has mental problems. There's no way this story is not, there's no way this story is true. From the beginning to the end is straight cap. There is no way this is possible. Okay, the dude father show up at his house and the dude is running to the closet to get a firearm to confront his father. Why would he get a firearm to confront his father? There was no part of the story where his father was involved with him in any way, shape, or form in any type of argument. Part 1 started with her mother-in-law, which was her baby's father's mother, and him at their house. The grandmother came over to see the grandson. The grandson was not there because the grandson was with the baby's mother. So that's the story she gave. And she said because the grandson was not there, the grandmother stormed out the house angry. Why would the grandmother be angry? Because the other grandmother has the kid. That didn't make sense. Then all of a sudden, her son went chasing her down. So from the beginning, the story seems like it's cap. And this girl sees like she's just a loose screws. I don't like listening to this girl just gets me like, why are you even not paying attention to this chick? She don't even deserve it, bro.
I never seen his dad like this because his dad, let me tell y'all something about his dad, y'all. His dad is very super duper quiet. He is so sweet. He don't do all that rah-rah stuff. He don't do all of that arguing or nothing. His mother is the type to control a person. Like, she make it seem as if this man don't have a mind of his own. Like, whatever she tells this man to do, he is going to do it, no matter what it is. Remind you, I already know, like if you see how this man look, this is not her type. So she's basically using this man because she couldn't get no man for real. So I said, fuck this shit. I'm walking towards the door because something ain't right. I walked towards the door. I'm finna get ready to open this bitch. Why in the fuck the father of my child pushed me on the motherfucking floor and say, go in the fucking room? He literally said, go in the fucking room. That's exactly how I was looking. On my life, I was like, I wanted to say, who the fuck you talking to, bitch? But I was smart enough to just shut the fuck up, finally. And just go in that fucking room. But ear hustle, like a motherfucker. So he's about to open the door. Remind me, he got a pew-pew in his motherfucking hand. As soon as he opened the motherfucking door, y'all, he dropped the pew-pew. And it went out, but it didn't hit nobody. It did not hit nobody. But now I run outside the door because I hear something I shouldn't be hearing. Like, it scared the fuck out of me. So the door is wide open.
I gotta take a moment of silence. All of a sudden, now the weapon, the firearm dropped out her baby's father's hands when he went to open the door with his father on the other side of the door. This is just getting more and more worse. Just the story's just getting worse, more and more worse of a story. This chick, she needs to figure this out. Like, if you're gonna tell a story, tell real stories. Don't come on story time telling fake, terrible stories. And she's talking about the mother is she looks like she's the controlling person. I think she just came up with this bullshit story, this BS story, because her and the guy's mother don't get along. The guy's mother probably doesn't like her. I don't like her. I just watched this now and I don't like this lady. I wish I'd never even turned this on. So imagine that you have to deal with a woman like that one of your kids are dating. And then they have, on top of just dating, they have a kid. So now you have to deal with this chick for years and years and years. So I could just see why the mother don't want to have nothing to do with this girl. This girl to me is a loose cannon, dude. Like, who would want anything to do with this girl?
Standing there outside of the door. So me and the father of my child see the father. Blood D. He had so much blood on his hands, y'all. He told both of us to sit down. And I sat my ass down because he's capable of doing any motherfucking thing at this point. His mind isn't right. And I know it's not right because he never reacted like this. He has never reacted like this. So something is going on. The father of my child sat down too. The dad picked up the pew-pew, y'all. I don't know what the fuck he was about to do. I'm like praying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know what's about to fucking happen. Yeah, just go to the next video for part 4. This shit is weird.
I don't want no more. I don't want to hear no more of this nonsense. I don't want to hear part 4. I think this whole, why would the baby father not pick the weapon up when he dropped it? Why would he go to the door with the weapon to confront his own father? And then when he opens the door, he drops the weapon. And then his father told him to sit down. And then his father went to pick up the weapon. None of what she's saying make no sense. I think this girl has lost her mind years and years ago. She makes absolutely no sense, dude. You guys want to look
y'all,
at...
So this is part... Okay, y'all. So this
I didn't really want to get into part 4 of this video, but I've been told to watch it. So I've been told to watch it, and I can't deal with people like that. She curses too much. She has, to me, like, no type of manners, no type of class. Like, and she's a mother. Like, I don't even like looking at people like that. Like, to me, she carries the way she carries herself is like, why? People like that, to me, don't deserve any type of attention. Like, she don't deserve no attention from nobody. That guy with her baby father, you should be like, bro, he should absolutely get away from that girl. Like, he should run as far away as possible. Take the kid, go through the court system, file for custody of that kid, and just get away from that girl, dude. She's talking about his mother is controlling. I think she's the controlling one. I think the mother don't get along with her because she's probably controlling the woman's son. She's probably bossing him around. She's talking about slapping him around. Like, get out of here, dude. This chick is a joke. Let's just look at full part 4.
Cheated on me with his mother, and she ends up being pregnant. So now, y'all, he's pacing back and forth saying, I stabbed her, I stabbed her, I stabbed her. So we both shocked as fuck. Like, I started crying. The only reason I'm crying because, I don't know what's going on. Like, this shit is scary. Like, this like some TV shit. Remind y'all, he still got the pew-pew in his hand, so I'm trying to, like, keep my composure, but I'm not saying nothing. But I look over and I'm looking at the father of my child. Y'all, he is not saying nothing. No tears, no nothing. He's looking clueless. The whole time he's actually looking guilty. So he basically stabbed his wife thinking like she's dead because of all this blood. I mean, of course, I would think so too. That's what I was thinking. Y'all, the whole time she is not dead. Y'all, this lady is not dead. So, he's still pacing back and forth trying to plan something, like trying to think of an idea. Basically like a cover-up. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking at the moment. I don't know. I'm going to say it was a cover-up. Every time the father of my child...
That's exactly why I know it's a cap story. Because she realized what she just said. She's trying to say what the man is thinking. How do you know what he's thinking? He's pacing back and forth. So she knew that right there when she said that, oh, I think he was... She caught herself in her own lie. And she tried to change it and fix it. So that's how you know this story is straight cap. Because there is no way, dude. First of all, why would the father go to his son's house bloody after he has an altercation with his wife, which is the mother of the guy? Why would he go to that house? Like, that whole story to me just is a fabricated story, and this girl is not a believable person. The way she talks, she just has a party mouth, dude. Like, there's nothing about this woman to like. Her story to me is fake. She's fake. Her eye, everything about this chick look just like a fake bro, dude. I don't know. You tell me in the chat, though.
His dad. The dad raised the pew-pew. And the father of my child just shut the fuck up. Because anything is bound to happen. But, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all that his father loves me. Like, he literally sees me as a wife to his son. So I stopped crying and I was thinking like, okay, maybe I could just calm him down. I'm probably the only one in this situation that can calm him down. So I need to think of something, and I need to think of some shit fast. And that's what I did, y'all. I calmed him down just a little bit to where he can just sit down. Because I was scared, y'all. The only thing that I said to calm him down is everything is okay. Everything is okay. Whatever you did, everything is okay. So I told him, let me get up and let me go in the kitchen and get him a rag to clean himself up. Because he got this shit all on his hands, y'all. All over his hands. So he's calming down, but the father of my child, his stupid ass gonna try to get up. Knowing what the fuck going on. His dad was not having that. So I end up telling his dad, let your son get you a glass of water so you can catch your brother and calm down. You need to cool off. So he listened to me and he allowed him to do it. But anytime his son say any damn thing, he's not listening to it. He ready to raise the pew-pew. So I'm in the kitchen and I'm talking low to him, but I'm whispering like, hush, don't say anything. Because, at the end of the day, this is still the father of my child. I don't want him to be unalive because he can't shut the fuck up. Like, hush. So the father of my child, he was like, okay. The whole time, it's a lot.
The whole story is like she was the one that's doing all the talking from the beginning. All of a sudden now the baby father is doing all the talking to his father. And mind you, we're talking about this guy's father. that she said I just calmed him down and I went to the kitchen to get him a rag to wipe his hands. It's a grown man. He could go to the kitchen himself and wash his hands off. Nothing in the story makes sense. Why is a grown man, you have to tell a grown man to calm down and then, all right, tell him calm down, fine. But then you're going to tell, you're going to get up to go get him a rag to wipe his hands when he could just go wash his hands. Then you were talking about his son went to get him a glass of water. It makes absolutely no sense. Why would you go get him a rag to wipe his hands when you could just go wash his hands off? You have a bathroom, you have sink in the house, you have kitchen. Why can't he just go wash himself off instead of going to wipe it with a cloth? It just don't make no sense. How this chick is just, her story is not believable. I don't think people really believe this story, because from part 1, people was really into the story. Now this is part 4, and you could tell people wasn't interested no more, because part 1 had close to 1 million people watch part 1. Then now I'm looking at part 4 and only 85,000 people, which is still a lot. But when it comes to you've over close to 1,900,000 plus people watch your video, the part one of the story, and then you come to part 4 and only 80,000 people actually looked at part 4. So like throughout the storytelling, less and less people was paying interest to the story, because just like me, I think the story's fake. I think this girl is fake. I just don't think she's believable.
That he done fucking did, I still don't know about. But the dad do. So while we're in the kitchen, I'm over here wetting up a rag, getting, stuff to clean him off with. And, the father of my child is giving him a glass of water. I burst out crying because I'm overwhelmed. Like, this ain't never happened to me. Like, I'm young at the time, so I don't know how to react. Like, I'm just crying. And I'm trying to hold my composure, but I really can't. And I was only crying because as a Scorpios don't like being confused, y'all. I was confused in that moment, and I don't like being confused like I don't know anything, because it make me feel as if I'm not able to control my life. Like, I don't know, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm in a situation that I cannot fucking control. So while I'm wetting the rag, the father of my child is making him a glass of water. But he does the weirdest shit, y'all. He did some weird ass shit that I would have never expected this man to fucking do. Remind y'all, I act as if I didn't see what he did. And I thank God that I did exactly that. Because if I didn't, y'all tell me why he put some type of white residue in that water, but it dissolved. I act as if I wasn't paying attention, but hey, I can see from the side without, you see what I'm saying? I can see.
None of this is believable. All of a sudden now, the boyfriend who had nothing residue, no powder, no nothing, all of a sudden now he found some powder and he put in his own father water. Who wrote the script for this girl? How she came up with the script? Because if she goes to AI will write a better script. This whole script to me makes absolutely no sense. 100%, like, it's fake. So now he put some liquid in his father's water. What he's trying to do to his own father? It's nothing about this woman is believable, dude. I don't get it at all. I really don't get it.
But I'm looking in his motherfucking camera. Like, I see every fucking thing. He reached up in a tall ass cabinet and he had got it out and he put it in that motherfucking cup. And I'm in the back of my head like, why in the hell do he got this in this motherfucking cabinet? Remind y'all, this is the cabinet that I never go into. Only because it's too tall for me and I cannot reach it. He the only one who can reach it. So of course he get a spoon and he, swirling it in. Then he add a little bit more water in there. So we both walk in the living room. I give him the rag. I give him, all of the cleaning stuff to wash him off. I'm not touching him because I don't know what the fuck happened. This is a crime at this point. I do know that. So I ain't touched the shit. And his son gave him a glass of water. So the father told his son to sit down. But he didn't tell me to sit down. It's like I can really do any motherfucking thing. Like, he's not worried about me. Because he don't know, like, I don't know shit. but they know every fucking thing. Before he even begins to say a word about what had happened between him and the wife, he drunk the entire motherfucking glass, y'all. He drunk that shit fast as fuck, like he chugged that motherfucker. So I'm in the back of my head like, oh my fucking God, like, never tell nobody that you seen him do it, because if anything happen, bitch, you get locked the fuck up. So I'm playing smart, bitch, and I'ma shut the fuck up. I ain't no snitch anyway. I'ma shut the fuck up on my soul. So he ended up start talking, y'all. He was talking to me, not his son, to me.
I ain't no snitch, y'all. I'm gonna shut up. you you just tell over 80,000 people that the father of your kid put some form of powder in his own father's drink, and I'm not a snitch. I put that on my soul. I'm not a snitch. I'm never telling. I never seen this happen. This girl is just a capper, dude. That's all she's doing. Capping. I call cap on all of the stories. I think she's just a fake person who like being in control of other people. I just think she's a fake individual,
Before
dude.
he said anything, he told his son, if he say anything, he is going to unalive him. So I looked at the father of my child and I gave him a look. Like, shut the fuck up. And he hushed. He didn't say nothing. So the father started talking. So he ended up telling me that he had an iPad. He had the iPad linked to his wife's phone. So every time she get a message, a call, a FaceTime, whatever the case it may be, he gets every single thing. She don't know about this. She didn't even know that he had an iPad, y'all. That's how quiet he was about it. Watch them quiet motherfuckers, because they're the craziest ones, by the way. So it was this particular message that had him like, what the fuck? And it was a message between his wife and his son. And this message occurred when she left. When she said that she left and they went to a hotel, lying. It was a whole motherfucking situation, y'all. A whole different situation. So he basically spilling the beans to me. Because I'm learning some new shit. Let me tell you what the fuck he ended up saying. He said in the message between the wife and the son, the wife said, if you don't tell what happened, I won't tell what's going on between me and you. So that was like an alert. That's an alert for anybody, really. Remind y'all, at the time of this happening, he's at work. The father is at work. So he didn't see these text messages until he got off of work, y'all. Because the iPad was in his car. So he began to read the messages. So he said that he went to a restaurant. While he's at this restaurant, he's literally reading the motherfucking messages as they come. Y'all, this is so sad, y'all. This is sad. This is ridiculous.
Why? Tell me honestly, if you have a wife, let's just think about this. If you're married, or you're a wife, or you're a husband to someone else, and you're at work, and you have some type of illegal setup on your wife's phone, because that's illegal. That's her privacy, and he had something set up. Okay, whatever. You could say that's his wife. He don't have no right to do that, but he did it. Okay, fine. He's at work. He came out of work and then checked the iPad that he has connected to her phone, and then seen some messages from his son to his wife, that's his mother. Why would you go to a restaurant to read the messages? She said he was at work. So why you just come out of work and get into your car with the iPad, open up the iPad and scanning all your wife contacts, whomever call your wife, whomever message your wife, whomever FaceTime your wife, you have all of this record on your iPad. So now you're in your car from work with your iPad. She said the iPad is in the car. So now you open the iPad, you're looking at all this stuff that somebody's texting your wife, which is your own son. Why would you go to a restaurant? It makes no sense. And nobody in the right mind will see this type of messages coming from, it doesn't matter if it's your own son to your wife, which is his mother. There is no way you're going to want to go to a restaurant to buy food. There's no way you want to go to a restaurant to sit down and look at the messages. It makes no sense. Tell me in the chat if you think this story makes sense. Just think about what I just said. She said the husband, that's the guy's father, was at work when the whole situation happened with the mother and the son left for 3 hours. The dude was at work. The father was at work. He came out of work with the iPad inside of his car, opened the iPad, and was reading the messages. Why would he go to a restaurant and then from a restaurant go home? It just makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, her whole story to me is just cap, dude. It just makes no sense, dude.
Him off to where I'm about to do some shit was when she said, "Son, that is not your real dad. I cheated on him with the person that I'm cheating on with now. So now I'm in the back of my head and I'm mad as fuck at the father of my child. Because, bitch, I thought you said that this condom was your mama's. How in the fuck is this condom in your car? What?" That's exactly what I said to his dad. Like, what is going on? I'm trying to put A and B together and make that bitch C. So basically, at the fucking hotel, y'all, she linked up with that dude. And the mom told him to come there so it can be kind of like in a way that she won't get caught because the son is there. So the father won't think too much about it. Remember when I told you I faced
Another plot twist. It's another guy involved. another plot twist. Another dude is involved that showed up at the hotel, that the guy found out that he's not the father, that he's not the son, he's not the guy's father that he taught his whole life that was his son. That's not, now he found out it's not his son. Now a new plot twist. I don't know who's writing the screens. I don't know who's writing the plays for this woman, but they're doing a bad job.
The shit has already been done, y'all. Basically, that dude and the mom, they was fucking. They was fucking in that hotel. By the time the father of my child got there, the boy, that man, he left. I'm finna go ahead and tell y'all this little part. Basically, that condom was the father of my child condom, not his mom. So that one lie he told has ruined his motherfucking family. And it gets deeper, y'all. It's like, this story is very long. It's very long. So in these messages, they end up telling on each other. He was fucking a girl. She was fucking his real father. And this new information from the husband is new because this whole entire time he done raised this boy and everything. He's really thinking this is his biological child. He just found out something that is out of this motherfucking world. I'd be shocked too. He went to the store, y'all, and he bought the sharpest knife he could find. Before he got out the car, he put the knife in his pants. He walked in the house. The mother was at home, y'all. The mother was at home. I don't even remember this part, 4 or 5. Just watch to the next part. Because this shit get deep, man. This shit get real.
This girl could, I don't know who's writing those scripts for this girl. I don't know who wrote any of this nonsense she's talking about, but to me, from part 1 to part whatever it is right now, it was just total cap. I don't believe not even one thing this woman said the whole time. Not even one part of her story to me seems like truth. There's no truth in none of the things that she's speaking on. There's no way you could think that this story is true. Like, I don't know. It just seems like too many fake things happen throughout the story. Then at the end of it, plot twist again. She found out that her baby's father is sleeping with another woman, and the mother is sleeping with the original guy that she had him with. It's just too many plot twists. This is like a friction. This is not like a real life story. This is something that fiction. This is like a fiction novel. That's all it is. It's a book that's based on fiction, not on real life. She wants it to be based on real life, real events, but there is no way you could take a story like that to make it real. It's 100% It's 100% fiction, dude. It's 100% fake in every which way, shape, and form. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope and wish this lady the best. Before I get off the stream, I just want to take the time to show my utmost respect and my appreciation, my gratefulness to our great Commander-in-Chief, which I salute, Mr. Donald J. Trump. God bless you and your family, sir. May God watch over you and your family on this beautiful, wonderful evening. Wherever you at, sir, safe travels. May God watch over you and your families on your trips within the United States and on your trips outside the United States. To all and every of God kids within the United States, may God bless us all. To every and all God kids all around the world, may God bless you guys all. Ladies and gentlemen, always treat people the way you want to be treated. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and His family, and always make God a part of your decision making every single day. Guys, let's do what it takes to make this world a better place, and let's do it together. Let's work together to accomplish our goals. Let's work together to make this world safer and better for us all. Until the next time, guys, please stay safe. I'm out.